Okay, let's get started, everyone. You can hear me okay? Just give me a thumbs up. It's all good, thank you. Well, welcome everybody. It's Tuesday the 25th of April. It's Anzac Day, so happy Anzac Day. I hope you've all had a lovely day with your family. Now, I am so excited to host our Create Your Own Freedom event tonight because ain't that the truth? We don't want to be a slave to our jobs, a slave to our mortgages anymore. We all want to be having more fun in life, and we want to be having all the things that we're dreaming of other than just working and taking care of everybody else. So that's what tonight is all about, and we get to do this with some of our best friends, which is something that I really love as well. So thank you so much for joining us. We have people joining us from all around Australia and actually all around the world. So we're going to keep it real. We're going to tell you our real stories and just share what it is that we've been up to and see if it could also be a fit for you. First up, I'm going to hand it over to Caitlin, and Caitlin is going to tell you all about our Juicy products and our Juicy program. Thank you. Oh, sorry, Lauren. What am I saying? Thanks, Lauren.
Hi. Hello. Thanks, Michelle. Yeah, my name's Lauren and I'm a health coach and a mum to two little ones. So I'm really excited to share about our Juice Plus products with you tonight because they have helped myself, my kids and so many of my clients improve our health and wellness. So I'm really excited to show you what we've got. We've got our main product here, which is our Juice Plus capsules. We've got our fruit, veg and berry capsules. So basically what we've got here is literally that fruit, veg and berries. So in here we've got literally 30 varieties and it's all in a vegan capsule. And basically it's just to help us bridge the gap between what we do eat and what we really should eat, because we all know that we should eat more fruits and vegetables. So, you know, when this product came into my life, I was studying to become a health coach and it just made absolute sense to me. I saw how this could help so many people. And so, like I said, I'm really, really excited to share with you. So what I really love about this product is it actually has a food label. There's no warning labels on here at all. So it's safe for all sorts of people. We've got breastfeeding and pregnant women, kids of all ages, and as long as you can eat the food that's in Juice Plus, you can take these capsules. What else I love is the amazing research and science behind our products. It's backed by over 30 peer-reviewed gold standard medical studies that have been done on this product, and that's absolutely unheard of in this industry. All the produce that goes into these capsules is picked at its peak ripeness, which is when the food and the produce is at its most nutrient dense. It's then turned into a pulp and it's dried at really low temperatures, so that protects all the enzymes and nutrients, keeps them alive, and then it's encapsulated to lock in all that goodness. We also have a children's chewable range, which my kids absolutely love. They wake me up every morning and beg for these. And basically, they're just an all-natural product. There's no nasties or fillers. And the best part is that children can actually get this product for free when an adult purchases their capsules. The children then become part of a worldwide children's health study that at the moment has over 1 million children participating. And the results coming back from that study are absolutely incredible, with reports of children eating more fruits and vegetables, increasing their craveability, and most importantly, having fewer sick days. So that's really important to all of us parents out there. My kids and myself have been on this product for around 10 months and we haven't been sick since that time. My son eats all his vegetables without any complaints, and my daughter's now asking for broccoli with her dinner, which is really surprising to me. We also have a complete powder, which I actually don't have any of at the moment. We've run out on Monday, much to my kids' disgust. But it is a sachet, and it's a vegan protein powder, and it's got a blend of amazing superfoods in there, including broccoli, spirulina. We've got alfalfa sprouts, mushroom powder for vitamin D. My kids and I have one of these every single morning, blended up, except this morning, but blended up with some fruit and water and spinach and things like that. And it's just a really good feeling knowing that my kids, you know, go off to school and daycare with these happy, healthy tummies every day. It's super convenient and really, really affordable. So when you're combining the capsules and the powder, you're actually getting around 70 plant-based ingredients into your diet every single day, which would be really difficult to do without our products. To complement our awesome products, we also have an amazing program, which is the Juicy Body Transformation Program. And this was put together for us, luckily, by the amazing Kira Westwick, who's also a health coach. But she was also the token healthy girl on MasterChef back in 2014, I think. So this amazing program is completely online, and it's loaded with healthy and delicious family-friendly recipes, meal plans, shopping guides, and loads more. We've got a Christmas edition now. We've also got an Easter edition, which was really handy for us a couple of weeks ago. And the best part is when you become a Juice Plus customer, you're actually getting this program for free, and that's lifetime access. And what I love about this program is there's no calorie counting, there's no deprivation. It's just really all about eating healthy and delicious food, and that's something that I personally am super passionate about sharing with everybody I know. But I could chat about this product and program all day, but we're actually going to hand it over to Louise, I believe, who's going to share her incredible experiences with our amazing product.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Lauren. I'll just spotlight you, Louise. Take it away.
Hello, thank you. So my name's Louise. I'm actually a dietitian and a mum of 3 beautiful children. I started taking Juice Plus back in November after I was introduced to it by a lovely friend, Caitlin, who is a paediatric nurse. And for me, it was really, really important that there was some scientific background behind the product. At the time, I had a 4-month-old baby who I was breastfeeding. And still was taking my pregnancy multivitamin just because I was feeling so run down at the time. Not that I think it helped terribly much, and I just was really inconsistent with it because it didn't feel like I, was making much of a difference at all. So when it was introduced to me, I thought, well, what have I got to lose? I'm not really feeling great at the moment. And so I was really, really surprised. Within about 4 days, my energy levels were back. My skin had cleared up. My husband didn't have the courage to tell me at the time, but after about a week, he said, my skin was looking like I was eating takeaway every day. It was so bad. So just those really positive feedback that I got at the beginning was really, really nice, and good feedback from the family as well. But the main thing that I found straight up was the energy levels were really, really improved. So that mid-afternoon slump, I wasn't relying on caffeine as much as I was. So that was a huge help for me. In terms of the products themselves, obviously being a dietitian, I need to make sure that it's an evidence-based product. That's what we do, and we don't recommend anything without the science behind it. So as Lauren mentioned, having the now 37 peer-reviewed gold standard articles, it's just a no-brainer for me that we can really provide a good quality nutrition product that's not a synthetic supplement to anyone that needs to take it. But in terms of, from my perspective, I think we're really going a long way towards preventing that chronic disease. And that's what some of the studies are showing, is things like improving risk of cardiovascular disease and that sort of thing by reducing inflammation. So there's just so much behind the research to do with the products, both in preventing disease, but also just that general health and well-being. We all know we should take, get our 2 and 5 every day, but the reality is that a lot of us don't, and it just goes a long way towards bridging the gap between what we should be eating every day and what we actually do eat.
Thank you so much, Louise. That was absolutely awesome. And I know that this product and this program it's been such a blessing for our family as well. I've noticed in my family alone that we have such a stronger immunity. My eldest son, who's almost 6, was getting really bad night terrors and had since he was very young. And that stopped within 2 months of eating Juice Plus. He also never used to eat a vegetable, by the way, and he started eating veggies. And I guess the biggest thing in my family is I have an auntie that had psoriasis for 16 years, and she tried every pill, every cream you can imagine, and nothing ever worked. And within 6 weeks of being on Juice Plus, the psoriasis was clearing. So it it did improve her quality of life, which is what it's all about. So we could go on and on about our awesome products and our program, but I'm going to switch it up now and talk about our amazing business opportunity. And I know that when I first joined this business, it was almost 12 months ago now, I was so skeptical, as I know a lot of people are, and I really doubted my ability to have success in this because I've never been a business-minded or a sales type of person. I thought that I'd have to know a lot of people, that I'd need to be an expert to do this, that I'd need a lot of time. I also thought I'd have to be one of those crazy salespeople doing party plans and just running around trying to sign up all of my friends. But look, I'm certainly not that person. We're not those people, and it's not like that at all. But we do have a few misconceptions in our business, and I'm going to hand it over to Caitlin now, and she's going to shed some light on some of those misconceptions. Thanks so much, Caitlin.
Thanks, Lauren. Lauren, Michelle. Thanks, everyone. Happy Anzac Day. Hope you're all having a good day. So I joined the business in November of last year. I knew of the product Juice Plus. I had used it previously. I'm a paediatric nurse, so I'd used it previously in a professional capacity when I worked in London. But the business opportunity came to me in November of last year, and it was at a time that I think my husband and I were really looking for something better, for a better way. My husband works away, so he does fly in, fly out work, and he's away for 2 weeks at a time and home for a week at a time. So with managing 3 little girls and my nursing shifts, life was just getting reasonably insane. So like a lot of people out there, I was probably at a point that I didn't actually know I was looking for anything like this, but this presented itself to me. And as Michelle touched on, I was super skeptical about the business. I really wanted to look into it. As I said, I have belief in the product. So Juice Plus is a product I wasn't concerned about at all, and I knew the research behind it. But I certainly wanted to delve into what was the business opportunity. And my biggest skepticism was that it was one of those things that we hear about. The product Juice Plus has been around for over 27 years. So I knew that there was a lot of history behind it. And the clinical research, as Lou has touched on, was one of the main sellers for me in terms of the product. But I just want to look at today to show you what a typical business structure is and how our business structure compares to that a little bit. So a typical business structure, or I'm even going to use a hospital business structure because that's my background, but it's essentially the same for any major business in Australia. We all start out as a graduate or as a newbie, as an apprentice, whatever the industry is, and we gradually move up the levels. There's assistant managers, there's managers. There's only ever one person at the top, one CEO, one director of nursing, in my case, at the top. And to get to the top, especially in what I found in nursing, was to get to that position, or even one of these positions, part of the way up. There's a whole lot of bringing other people down. There's a whole lot of cattiness and narkiness and trying to bring everyone else down so you can get up. There's very limited positions once you get to the top of the triangle, so to speak. So you almost need to wait for this person to retire before you can start climbing up the ladder. Now, what our company looks like, I'll just raise that up a bit, is a lot more like this. So we all start off as a virtual franchise. Down the bottom, there's unlimited numbers of virtual franchises, and we have several levels that we can climb up as well. But again, there's unlimited positions there. And our pinnacle position, our top position in our company structure, is a national marketing director. And there's unlimited number of people that can make it to that position. And to get to the top, to take these steps up, we actually have to bring the people beneath us and around us up with us. We can't climb up higher if we're leaving our team behind. So it's very much about empowering each other. It's very much a community that raises each other up and supports each other. And for me, that has been phenomenal. The inspiration from other team members, women and men, has just been remarkable. So it's very different from what I'm used to, and I'm loving that part of it. The other skepticism I had was, as Michelle touched on, was that I'd need to, I really didn't want to have to hassle friends and family. I didn't want to be one of those people that everyone sort of runs from or ducks from at school drop-off or at family barbecues. So what I was excited about when I started looking into the business structure and learning more about it was that we do a lot of our marketing on social media. So I really just started out and I put some posts on social media on Facebook, and it wasn't long at all until one of my girls, Kirsty, reached out to me. So this was me starting off. Kirsty reached out to me after only a couple of weeks. I didn't approach her at all, and she reached out and just said, "I'm intrigued. What are you doing? What's going on?" And so I explained it all to her. She got really excited with it and started doing the same as what I was doing. And it wasn't long until Steph, one of her friends, reached out to her. Same sort of thing. Steph started talking about sharing what she was doing and what she was gaining from the products. And Therese reached out to her, and then Rachel reached out to her. So all of these girls down here, I didn't know prior to this business. And they have come on beneath me. And we've all started growing a bit more from there. We've all started adding more people. But I'm not relying on just my friends. It's all of these wonderful people who have reached out, seen what's going on with either Kirsty or Steph or Therese, and said, "I want a bit of what's going on with you. Tell me more." So that is super exciting. I often wake up now that I've been in the business for a few months, and I'll have a look at my virtual office and I'll have new team members on or new customers in that I haven't heard about. I don't know them. And the business grows like that. And I like to refer to it as the ripple effect. You have thrown a stone into the water and the ripples just start going out and the business grows from there. And I'm loving it. It's a very inspiring and empowering community to be part of. And it's super fun. Thanks, Michelle.
Thank you, Caitlin. Thanks heaps. So we have a lovely lady launching her business tonight. So I'm going to find Shay. So Shay, if you can please share how Juice Plus came into your life, what it's done for yourself and your family, and what you're really excited about for the business. Thanks so much, Shay.
Hi everyone, my name's Shay. I live on a cattle property in northwest Queensland. I have 4 growing kids and 1 grandson. When I first heard about Juice Plus, I was skeptical about all the amazing benefits it promised. But at this point, I was desperate to try anything to kick the lethargic, depressed and unmotivated mood I'd found myself in. Chemical medications did a little to improve my symptoms. If anything, they just added more problems to it. Well, what can I say? I was amazed that I feel energized, enthusiastic, positive, and once again enjoying life. Work is no longer a struggle, but an enjoyment, and my social life is once again exciting. My health has never been better. Working with kids that bring all the viruses and flus with them, I don't seem to catch all the nasty bugs going around. My nails are healthier and stronger, my skin is clearer, and I have lost some weight. I am totally committed and passionate about this amazing product. I can't wait to get my business going, as I want to help more people to get the benefits that I have got from this product. I eventually want to earn enough money so that I can move back to my cattle property to be with my husband. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Shay. Looking forward to seeing your journey, that's for sure. So I myself have been with the Juice Plus company, like I said, for almost 12 months, and it has really changed our lives. And I'm just so thankful. Before I came across this business, I was working various part-time jobs just to help out with the mortgage and the bills, because my husband and I have been struggling financially for many years. And within only a few months, I was able to leave those part-time jobs, and now this is my job. I don't like to call it that because it doesn't really feel like it. And we are able to pay all of those bills, to plan holidays, and just really start to enjoy life again and dream again, because we really lost that along the way, which I'm sure that a lot of people can relate to. So that brings me to tell you about how we get paid. And we get paid in 3 different ways in our business. So I'm just going to grab my whiteboard here. So the first way that we get paid is through retail commission. So this is what we get when we join a customer to our Juicy Body Transformation Program. We connect the customer straight to the Juice Plus company. So what that means is that we don't have to hold any stock, and we don't have to ship any stock, which is fantastic. And I like to say that we're in a real recommending and sharing business, not a selling business, because if you go to a really great restaurant and you take a photo of your meal, you post it up on Facebook, well, that's exactly what our business is all about, only we get paid to do that. We certainly don't get paid to do that if we're just going to a nice restaurant. Now, the second way we get paid is through residual income, and this is where we earn a percentage on the success of our team's businesses. It's also been coined the term beach money, because it's your business growing while you could be on the beach or just doing other things. So it's growing without you actually being active all the time. The third way that we get paid is through bonuses, and bonuses is the fun money. It's the now money, and we have a rule in our team where you need to spend some of that bonus or all of it on yourself. And I know that as busy parents and mamas, we certainly don't take enough time to give back to ourselves. So I absolutely love that rule. Now, I'm going to find Laurie, because Laurie's going to share her experience with our products and our business, what it's done for her and her family. Just find you, Laurie. There you are. Thanks, hon.
Thanks, Michelle. Okay, so Juice Plus came into my life about 9 months ago. I was looking to go back to work because my daughter started grade prep this year, and we could use the extra money. Times weren't tight, but the extra money would have helped. So I started looking around for work, and my options were, going to the local supermarket, and I didn't really want to be travelling fast. So I was looking around the area, and that was my only option. And the thought of going and working there sort of really freaked me out. I didn't really like the thought of working for somebody else and building somebody else's dream and doing something that I wasn't passionate about. And lo and behold, a post came up on Facebook for Mummies on a Mission. And it just popped up at the right time, and I clicked on it and thought I'd get some information about it. You know, just really didn't believe in it, but thought, oh well, what have I got to lose? So Fiona actually contacted me, my upline, and gave me some information. And I had never heard of the products or anything of the sort. And when she explained it to me, it really intrigued me. I thought, well, this is a no-brainer. You know, I was always struggling to get my kids to eat fruit and vegetables. So being able to sort of bridge the gap there was amazing to me. So I decided to try the products, and after sort of the second week of being on them myself and having amazing amounts of energy, it just blew my mind. You know, I felt so good. So I decided to jump in head first and joined the business. And since being in the business, I've really noticed a real personal growth. You know, I've just never experienced that sort of growth in doing any sort of job. You know, you just sort of work for somebody else and you do the job that they tell you to do. But doing this, I just had to get out of my comfort zone, and you know, in doing that, I grew so much myself. So you know, the support behind me really pushed me along, and you know, I really enjoyed it, and I just look forward to heaps more amazing times in the future, and it just excites me for what it can be for my family.
Oh, awesome. Thanks so much, Laurie. It certainly is a personal growth journey as well, that's for sure. So, look, it really isn't about the amount of money that you make. It's all about what you can do with that money, and that is create a healthy lifestyle for yourself and your family and create time freedom. So, really, it's more choices and the opportunity to say yes in life. And I believe that to be truly healthy, you need to be healthy financially as well, because financial stress causes stress in all areas of your life, in your relationships, in your family, and just your overall health and well-being. So have the courage tonight to say, what if? Imagine where your life could be in a month, in a year, or 5 years from now, because if nothing changes now or today, then nothing is going to change. And I can tell you that the opportunities in this business are absolutely limitless, and we get to be a part of this beautiful, supportive community, as Laurie said. Nothing like I was used to before that, that's for sure. And we just get to be on this mission together and inspire others along the way. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. If any of this resonates with you at all, I urge you to just get curious, get your questions answered, reach out to the person who invited you here. And I hope you all have an awesome night, and we will see you same time next week. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone, for sharing, watching.
Thanks, Michelle.
Thanks,
Thank
Michelle.